Yesterday, the Minnesota Vikings decided to go out and sign linebacker Anthony Barr, bringing him back to Minnesota, and there was a reason behind that, right? Jordan Hicks suffered a shin injury this past weekend against the New Orleans Saints, and it was serious enough to put him in the hospital and require surgery. So why exactly did they sign Anthony Barr? It's because Jordan Hicks is going to miss at least the next 4 weeks. He has officially been placed on injured reserve. So this article kind of lays out what happened, why he was placed on injured reserve, and who else we added to the practice squad other than Anthony Barr. But before we get there, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It'd be much appreciated. And drop a like or become a channel member by hitting that join button down below as well. So this article basically lays it out and starts by saying, the Vikings placed linebacker Jordan Hicks on injured reserve Tuesday, the team announced. The team signed four-time Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr to the practice squad to help replace Hicks. Now, Barr spent 8 seasons in Minnesota after the Vikings drafted him in the first round in 2014. Now, Hicks spent 2 nights in a local hospital after developing compartment syndrome in his right leg Sunday. He underwent an immediate procedure to relieve pressure and swelling in his shin. Now, he posted a statement on social media after being released from the hospital today where he said, "Thank you to everyone who had reached out to me the past few days and for all your continued prayers. The surgery was a huge success, and I'm grateful for all the doctors, nurses, and medical staff who treated me. Looking forward to getting back out there with the guys soon." Now, defensive coordinator Brian Flores said Hicks is in good spirits, which is obviously, but that's what we always hope for, is have to be in good spirits. Obviously, the surgery went well, so he's going to be ready to rock and roll come 4 weeks from now. But it's a big loss, to put it bluntly. That's also what Flores followed up with, saying, look, it's a big loss. He's been a staple of this defense, flying around, making plays. He's not always, in the conversation as one of the better linebackers in the National Football League, but I think he is up there. I think he's one of the better ones, just because of what he's been able to bring to this defense this season and last year, right? Now, the Vikings also announced that they are signing running back Myles Gaskin to the practice squad today. He's been on this team 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 100 times this season and still finds a way to make his way back to Minnesota on the practice squad, so I'm not really sure what's going to go on there. But they did release defensive lineman Michael Dogby from the practice squad in a corresponding move. Now, Gaskin has played 1 game with the Vikings and 1 with the Rams this season, seeing 8 total special team snaps. In his 5-year career, Gaskin has 462 touches for 2,056 yards and 13 touchdowns. So, again, Jordan Hicks placed on injury reserve. That means he's missing the next 4 weeks. That means he can't come back until we play Cincinnati, which is December 17th. I should be at that game, which I'm excited for. Going to be a blast down there in Cincinnati. Have never been there, so hopefully we can try some of that sweet chili or whatever they got going on. But Hicks is not going to be playing for the next 4 weeks, which that is the reason why we signed Anthony Barr, to hopefully fill in for Jordan Hicks at this time, or at this point in time. We also signed Myles Gaskin because we did lose Cam Akers. I thought this move was going to come, but again, I was like, if I'm Gaskin, I'm not re-signing with Minnesota just because I feel like they don't trust us, or they don't trust him at all. So it's good that we brought Myles Gaskin back to the practice squad, but again, I don't see how many times he's going to touch the field. I don't see if he's even going to play for us. I have a feeling he's going to get released, and then he's going to sign with a different team. Myles Gaskin basically right now is just a filler on the depth chart, if you will. But Minnesota Vikings make a couple moves, adding Myles Gaskin to the practice squad alongside Anthony Barr, which we announced just yesterday in that breaking news segment. So make sure to drop a like, leave a comment about this situation down below, and also subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and Skol Vikes.